Hello everyone, my name is Lady Angelica Escudero Pozo and today I am going to present my project poster titled Breaking the Silence, Reducing Anxiety and Promoting Speaking in Virtual English Classrooms. Okay, let's begin. The main purpose of this project is to address one common problem in English language learning. The problem is students' anxiety and lack of confidence when speaking English in virtual classes. So these issues was identified during my observation in an A2 virtual English class where many students were afraid of making mistakes, so they avoid participating in speaking activities. Because of this, the project proposed innovate and interactive activities to help students feel more comfortable and motivated when communicating in English. For the poster, I designed five activities with the purpose of improving the students' English communication skills through technology, collaboration, and gamification. So, this is the first activity. The name is Let's Talk with Kahoot, where students practice speaking through interactive questions in a fun and supportive environment. So the idea is students participate in a Kahoot game and explain their answers orally in pairs or groups to increase speaking confidence. The second activity is podcast mini talks, which help students improve fluency and pronunciation by recording short podcast conversation. The idea in this activity is students prepare a short audio podcast about daily life topics such as hobbies, routines, or favorite activities. So, first, they record a podcast using a voice recording app. Finally, students listen to classmates' recordings and leave positive comments or feedback about pronunciation and speaking confidence. The third activity is Emoji Story Speaking Challenge, where students create stories using emojis to encourage creativity and spontaneous speaking. In this activity, the teacher presents a sequence of emojis on the screen. So, in small groups, students create a short story based on the emojis and prepare an oral presentation. The idea is that each student contribute one part of the story using simple English sentence. So the activity promotes spontaneous speaking in a fun and low anxiety environment. The fourth activity is virtual interview mission based on role play interviews that promote communication and interaction between students. The idea in this activity is students work in pairs and simulate interviews such as job interviews or maybe at TV shows. So, first, students prepare questions and answers using guiding vocabulary. But in the end of this activity, students share the recordings with the class. The main purpose in this activity is that the teacher highlights positive speaking aspects. Okay, this is the final activity. The name is TikTok English Challenge, where students create short videos in English to improve confidence and speaking fluency. So the idea is students create a short TikTok style video speaking in English about a trendy topic, maybe daily routine or motivational message. So they can add music, subtitles, or visual effects to make the activity more engaging. But The main idea in this activity is related to the teacher focus on communication and confidence rather than grammatical perfection. As we can observe, my project integrates educational trends such as gamification, collaborative learning, AI tools, and digital storytelling, and social media integration. In addition, the assessment plan combines formative and summative assessment through participation, oral presentations, recordings, and digital projects. In conclusion, my proposal promotes a positive, innovating, and student centered learning environment where students can reduce speaking anxiety and develop confidence in English communication. Now, I would like to answer the guiding questions related to my teaching practice and the Agora experience. This is the first question. What was the most valuable experience from your teaching practice? Okay, the most valuable experience from my teaching practice was understanding how emotional factors such as anxiety and lack of confidence can affect students' participation in English classes. Through the observation activities and the project development, I learned that creating a supporting and motivate environment is essential for helping students feel comfortable speaking in English. How did your view of language acquisition evolve during the course? Okay, during the course, my view of language acquisition evolved because I understood that learning a language is not only about grammar or vocabulary. I learned that motivation, interaction, emotions, and meaningful communication play an important role in the acquisition process. The theories studied during the course, especially Krashen's affective filter hypothesis and the interaction hypothesis, help me understand the importance of reducing anxiety and promoting communication in the classroom. Which activity from the Agora posters inspired you most and why? Okay, I have to say that I love Andres Felipe's activity because it perfectly applies the flipped classrooms model. His activity consists of the following. Students watch short videos at home, if it's possible, of course, then engage in collaborative activities at the school. So, I think in the context of foreign language acquisition, the flipped classrooms model is incredibly powerful. First, because it gives students more time to speaking in class. Then they watch the grammar videos at home, so they use the class time to practice, talk, and work together. And second, because I think it reduces stress. Students can watch the videos at their own pace, they can pause or repeat the video if they need to. This helps them feel more confident before doing activities in class. In short, this method changed the classroom into a safe space to practice and speak the language. What do you take away from the Agora event as a future teacher? Okay, from the Agora event, I take away the importance of innovation, creativity, and empathy in language teaching. I learned that technology and collaborative activities can transform the learning experience and motivate students to participate more actively. As a future teacher, I want to create inclusive and student centered classrooms where learners feel confident, supported, and motivated to learn English. Okay, that's it. Thank you for your attention.